Biz Dev Live. Weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz D with C. Brought to you by Cameron T. Biz D with C. Brought to you by Cameron T. This is business development, not even selling it. This is intelligent. If you watch it, I promise you benefit. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T.
Welcome.
Brought to you by Cameron T.
Small steps, big changes. Have you ever run into that challenge of you're getting into something and you are trying to create massive change in your life? You're trying to do a big thing. You're trying to make a big change, and then go off the rails and it doesn't happen. I think a lot of people have been there. I've been there. How we go from where we are now to where we want to be, extreme, drastically different. Maybe you're trying to go from renting to owning a home. You're going from massive debt to debt-free. Maybe you're going from overweight to fit and in shape, or from regular to ripped. The way to get there is probably not going to be to go out tomorrow and suddenly change everything in your life and the way that you do it. The way to get there is to create small changes, start making habits that are really great and incorporate them into your life, but baby steps, little bits that develop into big changes. Whenever you have a big problem, you don't want to bite off more than you can chew, right? We've heard that expression before, and I think it's really apt for this conversation. If you're trying to do something really incredible, you want to take it in little doable pieces. There's only so many hours in the day. There's only so much that your mind and body can get through. So you're going to tackle things in small little bits. Now, in talking about business development, if you want to create money and revenue, one of the best things that you can do is start taking profit first. And this is actually where I'm getting a lot of the conversation from today. Is actually, I went and found a YouTube video. I'll try to post that down below so that you have that as reference. But the author did a YouTube video. You got Mike Mikowski, I think his name is. And he talked about his profit first system, and there's a lot of changes, opening up 5 different bank accounts so that you are splitting your money, one spot being an operating account, income account, which is not your operating account. So there's only one account that money is coming into, and then there's only or at least only one account that your operating expenses are coming out of, which means you're separating the place where the money comes in and the money goes out, which is, I think, a very big deal. And then you have your profit account. You have some other basic accounts, and get into the book. Profit First is a great book. But this idea that if you tried to do all that tomorrow, it might be a little bit too much. So if you're not already utilizing a system like this, going tomorrow and opening up one account, which will now be your profit account, and every time money comes into your business, you can do this in your personal life as well. Anytime money, you get paid, that you have a savings account, and make that account a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult to get into. Make it automatic so that comes out right away from your paycheck. If you're talking about your business, making sure that there's profit that comes out from that. If it's exercise, today I'm going to, get up and walk around. This is something, if you're not exercising at all, right? Much better than saying, okay, I'm going to go out tomorrow if I've never been running, haven't been running, and I'm going to go run 5 miles. You're going to get hurt, and then you're going to stop. You're going to feel incredible pain. And this is the same way it works with your business as well. So what you want to do is you want to start slowly, but surely and take these little baby steps that are going to help your business. So taking that money from each deposit as income comes into your business and putting it into a savings account. For those that are unemployed and all that kind of right now, you can do it. It doesn't matter. You can do it. Anytime money comes into the account, you take a certain percentage, even if it's 1%, and you put it into a savings account and just get into that habit. And that small change, it's going to grow, first of all, and that's going to be the rewarding piece of the behavior, and that's going to lead to the habit change. But just getting into the habit, exercising that muscle is going to develop that muscle. And before you know it, that muscle is going to be huge. You're going to get those results that you're looking for. I also want to talk about the decisions that you make and where you want to go, because a lot of people are trying to get to a really big place or make a drastic change in life, but they don't know where they're going. So really thinking about, who you are is really important, right? So what's important to you? What do you want to achieve in this world? What do you want to give or create? What do you want to leave behind? What's your legacy? How should your life affect others? And in sort of looking through those pieces and through that lens, start making the small changes that will help you get there. If you're like me and your mission is really to educate the world, what are you doing on a daily basis to get that done? You can see with me, I'm putting out this YouTube content, and the goal here is to educate folks, help people. And so that's one small step that I've taken to make sure that I'm doing that. And it's practice. It's building a skill, getting better at speaking, getting better at communicating. So what are you doing daily to get you towards your goal and leave your legacy? I hope this was helpful to you. I hope this was the kick in the butt that you needed to get started and make that small change that's going to be an incredible change down the line. Have a great day. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Tomorrow we got Madeline Klein, the amazing teacher who is all about grit. So we'll get into that tomorrow. Looking forward to talking to you about it. Take care.
Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. This is business development, not even selling it. This is intelligent. If you watch it, I promise you benefit. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T.